What up? What up? What up? What up? We back for another one. It's your boy, Mr. B-EAZY 215. No Easy Outlet, the podcast. We here for it. This is what we here for. Time to get our lick back. We've been waiting on this team to get our lick back, and here we are. We are in stride, and we are here to get our lick back. Let's go. Big Bird Gang in the building. Let's go. No days off, no moments off. Let's go. Let's go. No AJ Brown today, so I know what they expected. Kelly Green week. It's Kelly Green week. Y'all know what that mean when we put them Kelly Greens on. Y'all know what that mean when we put them Kelly Greens on. Birds getting the ball first. All right, Birds getting the ball first. Let's see. Let's see what we do in the return game. What can we do in the return game? And we ain't gonna do nothing in the return game. We ain't gonna do nothing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I feel like this. We ain't even do nothing, and it's a flag already, and we ain't even done nothing. We already started the game off with a penalty. Already? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We start the game off with a penalty on a kickoff that's down in the end zone. Not even 1 second went off the clock. Not even 1 second went off of the clock, and we already have our first penalty of the game. Keys to victory, got to cut down on the penalties. Already starting the game with a penalty. I don't like it already. Already starting out on the wrong foot, in my opinion. We are already starting out. Not a good sign. That's not a good sign when you start off with a penalty and you haven't even run a play. Just not a good sign. That's all I'm going to say. That's not a good sign. But here we go. Kelly Greens, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Devontae Smith in motion. Blitz coming. Hurts getting away, firing. Incomplete for Devontae Smith. All right. Like I said, I don't like the way we started off with the penalty already. And then right off the rip, pressure in Hurts' face off the rip. Okay, we got Cooper in there. Cooper playing today, number 80. Let's see what Cooper does today in his regular season debut. Oh, Barkley off the rip! Barkley, let's go! First play from scrimmage. Let's go! Saquon Barkley, big play, Barkley. That's how we start. That's how we start the game off. Right there. Big Saquon Barkley run. That's how we start. That's the fast start you needed with no AJ Brown. That is the fast start you needed with no AJ Brown. Whoo! Let's go. Step closer to getting the lick back. Step closer to getting the lick back. Let's go. All right, we got to keep it up. We got to keep it up. Once again, I feel like this game is going to come down to halftime adjustments. We've seen the Eagles get out to nice starts in the first half. We've seen the Eagles get off to nice starts in the first half. Can they maintain them? Can they maintain the level? That was a good start. That was a good start. But it's not enough. That was a good start, but it's not enough. You got to keep it up. It was good to see, though. Good to see for all the Barkley haters. That was good to see for all the Barkley haters out there who have something to say about Barkley losing or step or whatever they want to say. Madden, curse, this, that. That's how you start. That's how you start. That is how you start. Got to keep it up, though. Got to keep it up. Let's go. Second possession for this Eagles offense. Let's go. Do Barkley got another one in him? First and 10. Handoff. Barkley. Barkley. Oh, it's a nice 5 yards. Spun off of like two people. A nice 5 yards. That is how we start fast. All right, now, with Barkley eating, that should open up the pass game. Can Hurts get the ball to these other guys? Can we get a Jahan Dotson sighting? Can we get some Jahan Dotson going today? Can we get some Dallas Goedert? Dallas Goedert should have 2 TDs in this game. He should have whatever you have for AJ should go to Goddard today. He should be eating on this Giants defense. 2nd and 5. Hurts back, handoff. Barkley again. No, Bigsby. Big run for Bigsby and a nice stiff arm. Okay, get a little bit of mix up in there. Give him some Bigsby. Bigsby had a nice run last week as well. Bigsby Bigsby, he ran the ball well last week. I mean, in his long couple of appearances, Bigsby ran the ball well last week. First and 10. Play action. Hurts taking a shot. Devontae. Flag. What is the flag? Of course it is. Holding on the Eagles. Of course it is. We get off a nice play. Here come the refs. The refs wanting to ref it up. We get a nice play off, and here come the refs wanting to ref it up. Wow. First and 20 for the Eagles after the penalty. Handoff, Barkley. Looks like he's going to have about 8. Yeah, it looks like Barkley got about 8 of it back. He got 8 of it back. Now it brings up a second and 12. Second and 12 for this Eagles offense. Okay, big rushing yards early. Or is that going to help open up and establish this pass game? Oh, screen pass to Barkley. First down as Barkley picks up 12. Okay, good mix, Kevin Patullo. Nice mix early, trying to use the Giants' aggressiveness against them. Nice rhythm so far. Have to keep it up for 4 quarters, but so far, so good with Kevin Patullo. First and 10. Eagles driving 42-yard line. Handoff. Bigsby is going to get nothing. There we go with those inside up the middle handoffs. Those inside up the middle handoffs. And also back to a run on first down. I think you go down here, you get points. You put a lot of pressure on this Giants team. You put a lot of pressure on this Giants team if you go down and get points, preferably a touchdown. But you got to get some points out of this drive. Squandered opportunities in second half collapses. We have to avoid those. Second and 10. Hurts. Looks like pressure's coming. Hurts. Nobody there. Hurts gets away from the blitz. He's running. Hurts. He's going to pick up. Hurts is going to pick up about 5 on second and 10. Hurts picks up about 5, bringing up a third and manageable. 3rd and 3. He actually picked up 7. Big run. That was a big run to keep the Eagles in 3rd and short. This is possibly 2-down territory. Depending on how Nick Sirianni wants to play this very early in this game, this is possibly 2-down territory. If you know that in your head, do you run the ball right here? If you know you're going 2-down territory, do you run the ball right here? I don't like the quarterback keeper scramble play. But once again, like I said, if you know you're going for it on 2, I think Hurts got a yard. So if you know you're going for it, this is a big 4th and 3. They only gave him back to the line of scrimmage. That's why I don't understand. Okay, well, I guess using Hurts on that play was the same as the run. But 4th and 3, this is big. You can give the Giants momentum back if you don't get this first down. This is not out of Jake's realm. I'm not sure why we didn't just attempt the kick. Oh, did we get him? Did we get him to jump? Did we get him to jump? This better be on the Giants. This better not be a false start. False start on the Eagles. Tyler Steed. Come on. Now we got to punt. Now you go to Jake. This is a long field goal. This is a long field goal. They didn't do Jake no favors with this. The penalty, you didn't do Jake no favors. You should have kicked and went for the kick at 4th and 3. Now it's 4th and 8. You give Jake a longer kick. Jake, kick. Off the upright. Off the upright. Penalties, 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 penalties. Story of this game. And then the missed kick by Jake Elliott caused by the penalty. Was there a whistle during the play? Because if there was a whistle, that probably threw the whole rhythm off. Now the Giants have great field position, great field position. 1st and 10, Jackson Dart back, nothing there, trying to get away, gets away from the blitz. And no, he's going to take a sack. That's a sack right there. That is a sack. Eagles defense gets there, stops them from gaining any positive yards. There we go. Let's go defense. Don't play with Eagles fans like that. Jackson Dart, don't try to embrace Eagles fans and get us to get rowdy. You don't want that problem. 2nd and 11. Giants, handoff, Scatterboo. He's going to get about 4. Don't be talking about our city, bro. Talk about it's the most. It's the most sarcastic city of brotherly love. Is the sarcastic name. 3rd and 7. Jackson Dart, shotgun. He's back. Takes it. Eagles bringing pressure. Dart getting away from the pressure. Has a lane. Picks up the first down. Damn it. We were almost getting off of the field. Eagles defense could have used that stop. Jackson Dart with his legs. Oh, where did he? Giving the Giants a first down. After the missed field goal. After the penalty that pushed the field goal back. 1st and 10. Giants handoff. Scatterboo. Scatterboo bouncing off of tackles. Scatterboo got about 5. Turning nothing into something. Scatterboo got about 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big 2nd and 5 for this Eagles defense, trying to get this Giants defense and wide open and reversing field, picking up big yards. Who is that? Slayton giving up a big catch to Slayton, and the Giants are driving into Eagles territory. The Giants are driving into Eagles. Cooper DeJean. He got around Cooper DeJean on the catch and the turn on the comeback route. Big 1st and 10. Eagles look like they bringing pressure. Doesn't get there. Wide open. Scatterboo. Touchdown. Jackson Dart. Oh, the linebacker fell down on the play, leaving Scatterboo wide open for the receiving touchdown. You got to be kidding me. Wow. Wow. Giants answer back. Made it look easy. Way too easy. Eagles tripping, falling over themselves on defense. What are we doing? We talk a lot about second half adjustments. Scatterboo. That is Scatterboo. They got Scatterboo out here going crazy. Listen, we got to tighten up. I know we talking about first half adjustments, but we might have to go to first half adjustments. We might have to go to first half adjustments. I feel you on that. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. I feel like if let me see if we just refresh and come back in, because we should not be. Bro, it is just, it's just crazy. I had a feeling that missed field goal and everything was going to come back and bite us. Oh yeah, I forgot to give the Giants they 7. They gonna get they 7 points. Penalties. The Eagles had an opportunity to drive down and really put some pressure on this Giants team by just following up with the score. And Penalties stopped it on 4th and 3. You get a false start. Jake Elliott misses a field goal after an inverted whistle. You have Nick Sirianni going crazy on the sidelines. And then the Eagles defense stumbling, rumbling, bumbling, come out tripping all over themselves like it's ice skates in the winter out there. And the Giants walk down the field and make it a 7-7 ball game. Wow. We will be looking back at that 4th and 3 and that penalty. Hopefully, it does not come back to bite us, but we will be looking back at that 4th and 3 and wondering, what if? What if there's no penalty there? What? That's what I'm talking about. That's what we needed. Big return for Will Shipley. Finally, Eagles getting some return yards out there. We are finally getting some help in the return game. Finally getting some help in the return game. Oh man. That was ugly right there. That was ugly. It is so crazy watching Russell Wilson on the sideline as a backup. I can't because YouTube. You know how YouTube is with the copyrights. Handoff Barkley, he's gonna get about 4, maybe 5. I'll have to show that on my TikTok stream. I have to show that on TikTok. But YouTube is very, very strict about even playing the little instrumentals I was playing during I was playing little instrumentals during the live stream, and I got a copyright for that. They wasn't even, it wasn't even nothing major. Even when I was playing, all right, this is a big third down, but yeah, even playing K music on stream, I had got a copyright flag. I didn't understand it, so I pretty much when I'm streaming to YouTube, I try to keep it clean because YouTube got them crazy restrictions, and they be trying to copyright everything, get your whole jaw taken down. So when I stream it my TikTok, I'll do that. Third and four. Hurts back pressure. He got all day. Throws a little underneath pass to Barkley. There was nothing there. Come on. What are we doing? What is the play call? Are we going for it on 4th and 4 right here? What are we doing? Who is in charge of the community? Who? What are we doing? 4th and 4 from the look. Hurts don't got to play. This is just screaming bad. I have no idea why we are going. I have no idea why we are going for it from this spot right here on 4th and 4. This is a 4th and 3. This is a big 4th and 3. This is a big 4th and 3. You just turned it over, gave it to Hurts, gets away. He's got it. Hurts got the first down. There you go. Use those legs. Needed it. I don't know if that was the play call from the beginning, but it was definitely what the doctor ordered. They sent the blitz. Hurts got away. Oh, come on. That's got to be a false start. That's got to be a neutral zone infraction right there. Got to be a neutral zone infraction. Now, we conversating about this again. Last time, they automatically just gave us the false start, forcing us back out of yards. And boom, just like that, another false start. Too many penalties early to start this game. It is too many penalties. Hell yeah, we about to win. We about to get our lick back. Hell yeah, we about to get our lick back. But we got to clean up these penalties. We've got to clean these penalties up. I don't know. What is it, like 5 penalties in the first quarter? That is a lot. That is a lot of penalties to start the game early. I tell you what, they are definitely playing. They are definitely playing very aggressive, going for these fourth downs very early. Um, I ain't mad. They got that. I personally would have kicked there, but that's why I ain't the coach. That's why I'm a fan of the stand. Sometimes I know more, sometimes I don't. But I probably wouldn't. I probably would have. I probably would have kicked there. So fans might have been mad at me because I probably would have punt. I probably would have punted there. I mean, good to see. Like what I'm seeing out of Saquon early. You know what I mean? We're giving up too much to Jackson Dart and Scatterboot. We're giving up too much to Scatterboot and Jackson Dart early. And they both rookies. So they not going nowhere. So we gotta figure, Vic, you gonna be here. We gotta figure out how to deal with them for the next couple years. This is the last time we're gonna have to deal with them this season. Because after we finish putting belt to ass, when this game is over, after we finish putting belt to ass, you know what I mean? They're gonna be like 2-6, playoff hopes diminished, no shot at nothing. They can go back to just saying, all right, we got a nice rookie at running back, a nice potential future at quarterback at rookie. We got Malik Bridges. I'm sorry, Malik Neighbors. We got Malik Neighbors. You know what I mean? He'll be back next year healthy. Uh, let's go see if we can, get us another high draft pick. Maybe get us a 1B receiver. We got a 1A. Can we get a 1B? And then you have two very young wide receivers, a young running back, a young wide receiver. The Giants can invest some money on defense, and then boom, y'all got potential. Y'all got potential, but it's not here today. None of that is here today. None of that is here today. First and 15. Penalties, 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 missed opportunities, and penalties. I don't want that to be the story of this game. First and 15. Hurts. Fake to Barkley. Takes a shot. Got Devontae Smith running across the field. He's going to be tackled about the 20-yard line. Big crossing pattern for Devontae Smith. Good yardage. Got to keep driving. Let's go. Let's go. Barkley. That was a good. We need more of that. Like, we've been calling for these crossing patterns. We have been calling for the crossing patterns. First and 10 for the Eagles. Jahan Dotson in motion. Can we get a Jahan Dotson sighting? Jahan. Oh, you had Smith and you had Jahan in the area. I wasn't sure who he was going to, but neither of them was able to pull it in and make the catch. Little high overthrow. Brian Barnes on the sideline getting taped up. Second and 10. Smitty waving to the sideline. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get this play in. Come on, time is of the essence. We already down to 15 seconds breaking the huddle. We got to get out a little quicker so we can have time to scan the line. Katera in motion. Jalen, second and 10. Hurts. Handoff. Barkley. Straight up the middle, and he's going to get about 2. That should be a flag on the late push down hit. No flag on the Giants. They only throwing flags on green today. We only throwing flags on green. And now 39, Brian Barnes is back in the game. Come on, come on, come on. Big 39. Hurts back, shotgun, alone. Hurts takes it. Pressure coming. Hurts sidesteps it all day. Running, looking, wanting. He's running, and he's going to get it. Flag on the play. What is the flag? Hurts was going out of bounds. Is this a hit on the quarterback? Unsportsmanlike conduct. Hurts was going out of bounds when the hit occurred. Of course it would. Of course they would pick the flag up. A chance to throw a flag on a late hit out of bounds or Jalen Hurts. Of course they would pick that up. No flag. Did he get the first? Did he get the first? Looks like he got the first. Here we go. 4th and inches on the tush push. Tush push. Here we go. First one of the game. Whistles on the play will stop any review. They blew the whistle. We see this week after week. They have early whistles. What are we looking at? They blew the whistle. The play is dead. 1st and goal, Eagles. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. They blew the whistle. You cannot review this. What are we talking about? He's touched. He's down. Like, Brian Daboll is pissed off. You can't challenge. They blew the whistle. All right, let's go. That's 10 minutes of our lives. We never gonna get back for a very basic. Once they blew the whistle, the play was dead. You can't challenge it. We see this happen every at least once a week, and you pick the game. Wow, wow, wow. Second and goal. Barkley for the second touchdown. It's Barkley with a 2 TD day. Let's go, Saquon. Saquon, let's go. That's how you started off, baby. Come right back, Saquon out the backfield, wide open. 2 touchdown day for Saquon Barkley. I feel like people been calling for this to be a Saquon Barkley get back game all week. They've been calling for the Saquon get back game. And listen, we play 4 quarters of football around here, but that's how you start. Big play, Barkley, second and goal. Barkley to the house, end zone, wide open. Got a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. Barkley, welcome back, Saquon Barkley. Welcome back. That's what I'm talking about. Big play Saquon Barkley. Yes, sir. Gotta keep it up though. Cannot have the Giants come down. Cannot have the Giants come down and just answer the bell. Cannot have them just walk down and answer the call. I am surprised I haven't seen Dallas Goddard be more involved, but it's early. It is early. Whoo! A lot of football left to go. A lot of football left to play. But with no A.J. Brown, you have to like what you are seeing, in my opinion. With no A.J. Brown out there, the offense is moving. Everything seems good. So far, so you know what I mean? You gotta like what you are seeing so far. It's Kelly Green week, baby. You know how it is when we put them Kelly Greens on. You know how it is when we put those Kelly Greens on. This team responds different in them Kelly Greens. I almost want to wear the Kelly Greens more often than we actually do. It makes me want to wear the Kelly Greens more often than we actually do. Gave up too much on the kickoff return. Giants returned it out to the 31-yard line. Okay, all right. I don't need to see no more pictures of Scatterboo at Knicks games. I don't care about Scatterboo at Knicks game. They came all the way to Philly to go back with an L. They traveled all the way down the turnpike to Philly to go back with an L. Come on, defense. 1st and 10. Pitch out. Nothing. Maybe a yard. Oh, he's still up. Maybe a yard. They gonna give him a yard. That's what I'm talking about. Defense. Let's go. Come on. Let's get a big 3-and-out. Big 3-and-out. Give it back to the offense. Let's give the offense as many possessions as we can. The more possessions for the offense, the better. 2nd and 9. Dart. Looking over the defense. Takes the snap. Dart. Back. Pressure. He's getting away from the pressure. Shakes the sack. Coming back the other way and firing. Yeah, that was a lot getting away from the sack just to pick up about a 4-yard completion. Gotta get him down when you get back there, Hunt. You gotta get your hands on him and solidify that tackle. Good tackle by Blankenship, not to let the receiver get away. That was a good, solid tackle by Reed Blankenship. 3rd and 2. Can the defense get off the field? Wide open. 1st down. Running back out of the backfield. Come on, defense. Can't let them walk down the field and answer back. We can't allow them to walk down the field and answer back. Come on. They 2-5. This Giants team is trash. Let's treat them like trash and take their ass to the dump. Let's go. 1st and 10. Handoff. It's going to pick up about 3. Okay, Derrick Henry. The Ravens, big hope for today with the touchdown. 2nd and 7. Scatterboo still not in. Handoff. Oh, Giants' other running back picks up about. They needed 7. He got about 6. There's a flag on the play. Came out of the backfield. What is this flag? Come on. Listen. We don't need the extras after the play. Come on, somebody reel Jalen Carter in. This is why I wish Brandon Graham would have played today. Come on, don't let him trick us out our spot. Okay, Giants shaking their head, so this might be a hold on them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, a penalty on the Giants, a block in the back. We needed that defense. Good. Listen, we will take it. Jackson Dart is 5 for 5. Like, he ain't even had an incompletion yet. We taking that penalty. Let's go. 1st and what is it? 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And the Giants get a delay of game. That's what I'm talking. Back-to-back penalties. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, they catching up in the penalty department. They done got back-to-back penalties. I thought we only was throwing flags on Eagles green out there today because that's what it seemed like. It seemed like we only had flags for people in Eagles green. 2nd and 16. 2 big penalties. Big pressure. Oh, no. We could not get home. And Scatterboo looks like, is Scatterboo hurt? Scatterboo just broke his ankle. Wow, Scatterboo just broke his ankle. You got to be kidding me. Scatterboo just broke his ankle. That's the season. That is a season-ending injury for Scatterboo. Wow. And that probably messed up my parlay, too. Wow. That is crazy right there. Ankle just hanging. Ankle just hanging. Wow. That's a major blow for the Giants right there. Major blow. Scatterboo was off to a good start for them. He was doing a lot of good things. Now you have to hope that he's the same when he comes back from the injury and everything. And wow, what a major blow. See how that does for the Giants' confidence the rest of this game. But wow. Wow. Scatterboo. Looks like he broke his ankle to me. When he lifted his leg up, the foot not supposed to face the opposite way. That's all I'm saying. Yep, and he just got carted off. Wow. 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 So much football left to play. Third and 16 following a devastating injury for the Giants. Third and 16. How do they respond? Jackson Dart. He's winding up. Big shot. Incomplete. Wow. It was a good throw, but it was good defense by Q. Good defense by Q. Slayton had a shot. Wow. And another penalty on the Eagles. We go off sides. How many penalties is that in the first half? Like, let's come on. We got to tighten up. These are things that can mess around and get us beat. We have to tighten up. Eagles getting the ball back. You go down, you put another score up on the Giants right now, and that might be enough. That might be enough to just it might be enough to put too much pressure on them to come back. Giants still reeling and trying to recover from the Scatterboot injury. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't think anybody saw that coming. I don't think anybody saw that coming. I'll tell you what though, the only thing I hate about like those betting sites, do go down with an injury, bro. They should give you a cop out on his yards or whatever. Like they don't be showing no love, bro. Like what? Bro, like this nasty injury, nasty injury. So we talk about halftime adjustments. That's going to be one for the Giants. How do they adjust to Scatterboo being gone? Bro, I might have to go put another bet in now. That Scatterboo injury might have messed my parlay up, bro. Damn, damn. Yeah, we need to just keep putting up points. We need to keep our foots on the necks of the Giants. That's what gotta happen. First and 10. Giants looking like they want to bring pressure. Hurts sees it. Takes the snap. Hurts back. Knocked down at the line. He wanted Saquon underneath. Come on, offense. I need you guys. Third and 7. Don't want to get his ball right back to the Giants. Hurts back. Third and 7. Pressure coming. Hurts gets away, and he's going to be sacked. Giants sack him. I mean, Hurts has 50 yards passing. Bringing pressure. It looks like they want to pressure the punt. Great punt. I mean, they suffered an injury, but they not out of this game. We got to do our part. We gotta do our part to rub salt in the wound. We gotta do our part to rub the salt in the wound. All right. Damn it, man. Damn you, Scatterboo. You gonna just decide you want to be injured now. Damn you, Scatterboo. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease. Skyrizi is also approved for ulcerative colitis. This is Fresh Pet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors, no compromises. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and wow, man. Real fresh food belongs in everybody's bowl. It's a night of murder and mystery. Shit. Oh, that might have messed up my parlay. I'm pretty sure it did, actually.
electrified this Giants franchise. You see him raising that hand up here after that terrible lower leg injury. It has taken all of the air out of what is typically a very hostile atmosphere. You receive the standing ovation in the Jackson Dart, who is such a tight bond, controlled by a lot of different players. Russell Winston coming up to him. Jameis Winston, you could see guys supporting him and telling him, we know how close you are, but now you got to move forward and lead this offense. Just a devastating and tough scene, challenging the Giants here to move forward, guys.
Yeah, it's not easy, and I think, Todd Noe knows this. You do in that position. The reality is,
Giants a little shaken. Little shaken.
So this is a pretty big drive coming up right here with 6:15 to go in the half as Tracy takes over for Scalabry full-time in the backfield. Nice start, 6 yards for Tracy.
Yeah, again, that promotional aspect is challenging. I had games where I lost Wes Welker on the ACL in the end of 2009 and Gronkowski in 2013. And it hurts. Your boy's not out there with you, but you got to find a way to move on. And you got to try to compartmentalize the best way you can and realize the task at hand is tough enough as it is.
Stick with the run, and Tracy has a first down. There's one thing they've done, and obviously Scalabry was a big part of it, but since they started Jackson Dart, there's been a big commitment to the run. Matter of fact, second most in the league they've run since they started the quarterback.
That's been using more tight ends in the run game. You see both of them up here on the top. And now this is part of their formula too. They kind of rush to the line.
All right, Giants trying to use this hurry up offense thing that they like to do.
Force the defensive line up, and then I'm going to call a play once I see how the defensive line. It's a way that the coach is getting the quarterback in the best possible way.
First down throw, big completion to the tight end for Jackson Dart.
Since high school, when they jump on the short route like Ringo did, Bellinger opens up behind it. That Dart's probably thrown out 1,000 times in his life. Maybe 10,000 by the end of his career.
They get it to the line, he observes, and then they call the play.
So, yeah, you rush to the line, and there's a big man who's going on the way.
Bruh.
A lot of teams have different verbiage of what type of pass, but you get after.
Second and four for Jackson Dart. And the Giants, 2nd and 4. Oh, fake gets away, and that's a sack, big sack. Third and 6.
Free cheeseburgers with mayo. No.
Don't forget to cover it.
Hold on. So we want 4 chickens with fries. 3 Trubisky. You're in. Next Trubisky, backup order.
If only there were backups in Carolina.
Mayo.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
And 1 strawberry shake.
Guys, should we trade Danny?
Very funny.
All right, so here's Jackson Dart. Giants call the timeout as the play clock winding down. 3rd and 6 coming up. They're obviously already in field goal range.
No turnovers, no negative plays. And look, you kind of are in 4-down territory, too. If you get 3 or 4 here, wouldn't be surprised if the Giants go for that. A lot of options at their disposal.
Big shot, and it's just off his fingertips on 36. They had it. Big hit by the corner, knocks it out. You got to make that catch. You've got to make that catch. Wow, he sold right there. Long kick. Of course, he makes it. We miss ours, but of course, he make his.
Certainly a good ball that Johnson had a chance on. They settle for a field goal. So the good news is Graham Gano, they were a little curious about him with a groin injury, and he had to leave the game earlier in this year that a kick with Gilman, their punter, but that looked good from 47. The Giants kind of weathered the storm here. They're down 4. With 2:53 to go. And this is why if you're a Giants fan, you don't have to see like the massage gun out on the IR for a month.
Doesn't give many people a lot of confidence. I look over here and massage them like, are we okay over there? Like, come on, this seems just fine. All right, here's Shipley on the return.
Oh, Will Shipley. There we go. We're getting some good return yards now. Good return yards.
Yards rushing and a touchdown, and also has a receiving touchdown today. First 100-yard scrimmage game of the year for him. Jalen Hurts also playing well again. Just 50 yards, but 5 of 8 and a touchdown. Eagles plenty of time.
1st and 10. Hurts back to Barkley. Barkley with a big run.
Just called a counter OT. The center pulls, knuckle pulls, leading the way, getting to the edge. See the center coming out toe. Lane Johnson, how would you like to be Deontay Banks right there with Lane Johnson? I would just try to find a wormhole and just dive underneath it like a groundhog. Hey, you're good. You're good.
As I say, not great. Not great.
No, the mosquito in the windshield analogy, yeah, you're the mosquito at that point.
Lewis Sal went on the tackle, and we will hit the 2-minute warning from Philadelphia. Old rivals going at it on a gorgeous ball game.
Well, we found some ways to get Barkley involved, but everybody else seems to be very, very, very quiet right now. Stop changing the damn odds on the damn parlays. Just let my bet go through. What we doing? Bruh, they be playing. They be playing.
That's right. You're a winner. McDonald's is back. Discover
Well, it's cardiac season. The Eagles are going to make it cardiac. Cardiac to the end. Cardiac to the end. We just want to relax, go into 6-2 in the bye. Just trying to go into the bye at 6-2. Yo, why am I so mad about that Scatterboo injury? Because I think I only had him for like 40 yards, but I don't even think he got to get the 40 before he left the game. I don't even think they let Scatterboo get the 40. He got the tutty. Saquon got the tutty. But did he get injured before he got the 40 yards? Bruh, you got to be kidding me. And where's Dallas Goedert? I thought this was going to be a big Dallas Goedert game. Dallas ain't got a target or a catch. We ain't went to Dallas Goedert. That's going to be a second half adjustment to watch. We ain't really went to Smitty. We ain't really went to Goddard. Jahan Dotson. No A.J. Brown. He still can't get a target. Jahan Dotson is just out there literally collecting a check Sunday after Sunday. For 2nd and 4, Hurts back. Barkley keeps. Barkley's going to get the first down. Big run for Barkley. Big game for Barkley. Big shot. Hurts finds Smith. Oh, if he could have stayed up. Yeah, that was a strike. Hurts with the wind up and the fire. First and 10. Hurts firing. Smith again splits the double team. He'd have stayed up. He would have scored. Now he starts cooking. Yeah. Another injury for the Giants. Eagles got to keep it up. Got to keep it in. We got to cash this in with a touchdown. You cash this in with a touchdown here, I feel good. The Giants still, they still shell-shocked after that Scatterboo injury. And now they have another injury on defense. Oh, yeah, he took a shot from his own guy straight to the helmet. First and 10 from the 14-yard line for the Eagles. Let's go. Can we cash this in? Hurts back, firing. Barkley, is he going for 3? Oh, bounces off of a tackle. He's going to be tackled at the 11-yard line. I don't like the hit Barkley took right there. 2nd and 7. Well within field goal range. Well within field goal range. Giants want to bring pressure. Trying to get us to jump. They've been doing it all game. It's about time y'all court them in the neutral zone. They literally been doing it all game. No call. All game, no call. I told those Giants fans we was coming for our lick back. Y'all caught us sleeping, but it's belt the ass. We coming for the lick back today. 2nd and 2. This a Hurts run up the middle? Am I calling the shot right now? 2nd and 2. Wow. Okay.
This is a weird game. Yeah, this game's 14-10. I think we've seen some good plays. Are not lighting up. They've been really, really efficient. Kind of hard to classify this first half. I just think choppy. Choppy with the flags, choppy with the injuries.
This game is definitely going to come down to the second half adjustments because
go in there, one score, they get the ball coming out of half. A lot of things to like about the resiliency of this Giants team thus far. Dealing with injuries, dealing with some of the challenges going on the road in Philly. Phillies done what they do.
All right, come on. You know, it hasn't been exactly flashy out there. Hurts less than 100 yards, but you could cash in here and put a lot of pressure on this Giants defense who just suffered 2 injuries. Dallas Goedert, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Dallas Goedert. That is a touchdown for Dallas Goedert. We was wondering if we was going to get Dallas Goedert season. We got to see Dallas Goedert. What a better moment than cashing in for the TD. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Already liking what I'm seeing way better than what I got to see last time. Way better. Hey, ain't it tight end day? Ain't it National Tight End Day? Goddard getting in on National Tight End Day. All right. We've been here before. Second half adjustments is what it's going to be about. The second half adjustments.
This highly surgical passing attack just kind of relies on a lot of loose plays, which are, again, hard to consistently come up with, especially against a defense that has the championship experience that the Eagles have. And I knew the Eagles wouldn't be surprised by his abilities today like they were a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, he had an amazing game. He's really played well, but his Giants find themselves down 21-10 at the break here in Philadelphia. And State Farm didn't settle for a performer. Brought to you by State Farm. Saquon Barkley. He's having his best game of the year. 14 touches, 131 total yards, 2 touchdowns, including a 65-yard run as the Eagles up by 11 at the break. Brian Dable and Nick Sirianni each had some issues with calls in the first half.
All right, it's gonna be about halftime adjustments. How will the Giants adjust to the Scatterboo injury? Can they tweak their game plan to everything that they had, which I'm sure involved a lot of Scatterboo after the way he played in that first game versus us to now not having him at all? Can they switch their game plan to stay relevant? And can the Eagles avoid a second half collapse the way they did last time? Can we avoid the second half collapse? It's going to be interesting. But the game that they called in the first half was not a bad game plan. I expect the Giants to come down and try to take Saquon away and make sure that we're not able to just try to burn out clock with Saquon. I do expect that to be one of the big adjustments that they make. So we have to be prepared. How do we counteract the fact that the Giants are going to come out and try and shut down our ability to run the clock down with Saquon Barkley? Because, I mean, we all know that that's what we want to do. They know, we know, everybody knows. It is no secret. So with that being said, how do we counteract that and adjust to it? Adjustments will be key. Those adjustments will be the key factor. It's halftime. We're going to take a little break as we come back, get ready for the second half.
all this money on bad ads and tagging them. Our justices don't play politics. It's pretty simple. Go Birds, vote yes.
Let's go. Key is going to be what team comes out in the second half. What team will we get in the second half of this game? It's not enough. It is not enough. 11-point lead. I still expect I'm going to need some more work in the second half from this team. What is being said in that halftime locker room to avoid these second half drop balls? We already know that they're going to want to try to get Saquon the ball. And wow, that Scatterboo injury just nasty. Nasty work. Yeah, I'm going to assume his season is probably over. He want to get surgery, recovery time. Yeah, his season's probably definitely over. Another tough break for the New York Giants. No pun intended, but another tough break for the Giants. Man, injuries have not been. It's not been the friends of the New York Giants. Injuries have not been their friend. Well, let's go. Chasing 6-2 into the bye. Chasing 6-2 and to stay atop this division. And avoiding a Giants sweep. Avoiding a Giants sweep. We know y'all had that on your mind. We know you woke up this morning thinking, man, we can sweep the Super Bowl champs. It's not looking very good in that aspect right now. I know y'all woke up this morning thinking we have the Super Bowl champs on the ropes. It is a long second half, though. The Eagles cannot fall victim to our second half collapses that we've seen way too many times this season. We've seen the Eagles' second half game plan go completely left from what they've had in the first half. It's going to be very interesting to see how the Giants plan on responding to such a devastating injury. And I'm sure what was a big part of their offensive game plan today. Eagles lining up for the kickoff to get this second half underway. Jackson Dart warming up on the sideline. And the kick is away. Here we go. 30 minutes of football. Big return. Giants return to the 35-yard line. And that is where Jackson Dart Wow, Scatterboo was just making his rounds. He was getting his New York Giants, his New York City fame on at games, and then boom, a devastating injury. Time to see where the Giants go from here. Gotta watch Robinson. Robinson was not involved in the first half. Gotta watch him. 1st and 10. Dart back. Pressure. He's back. He's looking. Still back. Pressure coming. He gets away. Takes a sack. A very unnecessary sack because he could not. Jalen Carter with the sack. Good coverage by that Eagles secondary. Eagles secondary helped lead to that sack. 2nd and 18. Dart wants to swing out. Oh, underneath. And Robinson makes a catch for about 6. This is what I was talking about. Got to watch out for Robinson. Now, we know Robinson is their speedster, over-the-top guy. 3rd and 10. Eagles look like they want to bring pressure. They back out. Pressure coming. Dart looks like he's getting away. And good pressure by the Eagles defense forces an errant throw. Good coverage by Kearley Ringo. How about that? Kearley Ringo. I don't think I've said his name at all so far during this game. Before this, good play by Ringo playing. The less you have to say Ringo's name, the better he's doing. The less you have to say Ringo's name, the better he is playing today. Eagles offense finna get the ball back. No flags, no flags, no flags. Let's see, can we get a good return? All right. A nice return across the 20. Eagles going to start. Okay field position. Nice return. I was worried he was taking that kick return all the way back to like the 3-yard line, but he made something out of it. He made something out of it. Good return. Good return. I think this first possession is going to tell us everything that we need to know about this Eagles halftime adjustments. I think we're going to find out a lot in this first drive, how they carry it in this first drive. The Eagles could go down and they could put up points on this drive. Preferably a touchdown, put the Giants down behind 3 scores. Might be too much for this young Giants team to come back from. Put a lot of pressure on Jackson Dart. See how he responds in this game to, being behind, having to come back. And the pressure that the Eagles defense can bring, especially when they have a lead and they don't have to play so tight. Definitely got to say, the fact that we have not had to call Ringo's name today, he's having a good game out there. Robinson, very quiet. He just got his first catch in the second half. Cleaned that up. Slayton also been quiet. So the Eagles defense, they're holding their own against this team that really put a beating on them about 2 weeks ago. Maybe they caught us off guard. We wasn't prepared for what we was going to see from them, but the Eagles definitely seem like they are more prepared for what the Giants can bring to the table this week. They're doing a much better job on containing Jackson Dart. That's key. And what I see is they're doing a much better job containing Jackson Dart. And with no Scatterboo, how much will that hurt the Giants' run game?
of change things week to week with their offense. They got a little different look each week. Today for Barkley's day, though, he carries to the right side. And you know,
Another run for Barkley, who picks up about 4, maybe 5.
video game Pac-Man-esque. Right, you're looking, here come the defenders. He's in the corner. Stat box, as you said, Tom, a lot more this year. Defenses are ready for him. Contact behind the line, a monster difference this year. The line not playing as well when he was. And then rush yards per attempt because of all of that.
2nd and 5. Let's not get complacent. Let's not get complacent. Big catch, Devontae. I mean, this is for all the people who say Devontae, I know there's no Eagles fans questioning that, but Devontae can, I mean, it is the Giants, but Devontae can be a one. I am surprised at the lack of production of us even attempting to get Jahan Dotson a pass. Another big run from Barkley, gets about 6. Saquon might go for 2 today. He might go for 200 today. Second and 4. Hurts fakes the pitch, gets pressure coming. Hurts running, firing. Third and four. Jalen got away from the pressure, hit Smith on the sideline, but he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and that's the outlier. It's not the new normal. The new normal is kind of what he's done over the course of his entire career, which has been a great running back, but that
Where? 3rd down and 4. 0 for 4 today. 0 for 4 today. Hurts back, looking, firing. Devontae Smith wide open, 1st down. All right, listen. I'm just I know. Listen, we just refuse to throw the ball to Jahan Dotson. I ain't mad. Let's just keep going to get the win, but we just refuse to throw the ball to Jahan Dotson. But you got to respect Jahan Dotson, a humble kid. Now, he never complains about the ball. At least we don't hear about it. And he rarely gets targeted, but we see him make spectacular catch after spectacular catch when he gets the opportunity. And the Eagles offense takes a flag, delay a game. Another flag on the Eagles.
He's being evaluated for concussion. He's still not back. So the Giants have Deontay Banks and Corey Black.
1st and 15 following the penalty. We gotta clean up these penalties. Unnecessary. Delay a game is an unnecessary penalty in my opinion. All right, I think Barkley picks up about another 5 on 1st down. Bills putting a beating on them boys out there in Carolina. The Bills putting a whooping on them boys out there. The Jets might go 0-16 this year. They might be the 0-16 team. Fake. Hurts. Pressure behind. He gets away. Throw the ball away, Hurts. Throw it away. I have no idea what that throw was by Hurts, but I'm just thankful that worst case scenario it was incomplete, but he definitely had Katera. Did Thibodeau hit this ball? Oh yeah, he hit Hurts' arm. 3rd and 11. Big third down for the Eagles. Big third down. Play clock winding. Hurts back, looking, firing. Pass interference. Looks like this is going to be pass interference on the Giants. I was about to say another curious, interesting throw. Oh yeah, definitely. He held the rookie. He held him. First and 10. Hurts, pressure come. Hurts gets away. Sack. Yeah. It was just Giants defensive line. They just collapsed. The offensive line. Hurts had nowhere to go. 3rd sack of the day for the Giants defense. We get a Jahan Dotson sighting. 2nd and 15. Pitch out. Shipley. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. You're in field goal range to make it at least a 2-touchdown game. Got to keep that in mind on whatever you do on this 3rd and 15. You have to keep in mind the fact that you are in field goal range, a chance to make it a 2-touchdown game. 3rd and 15. Still, not a lot of Goddard, no Jahan Dotson. Whole lot of weapons not being used. 3rd and 15. Devontae Smith in motion. Hurts back, looking, firing. Takes Smith underneath. Okay, 3rd down gonna be well short. I feel like that was a give up play. Eagles didn't want to mess up the field goal. Just take the underneath pass, make it an easier field goal. Hopefully Devontae Smith can do something with it. All right, Elliott, 40. This is from 40. Can you hit this? Kick up. Kick is good. Good job, Elliott. Good job. That 58-yarder was on point too, just off the upright.
That's a cool mic. What is it? HyperX Broadcast 2X. I'll be turning my portfolio to bio. Inspired by her cat Ziggy. Do you see what I'm highlighting? Can you show me how? Show me that. Oh, that's nice.
All right, Eagles defense just has to keep doing what they have been doing. Wow, I'm still kind of surprised that even with the absence of A.J. Brown. Wow. Okay, listen. Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson just has to take his talent somewhere else because it's crazy that he can't get a catch. Even with AJ not playing, Jahan Dotson can't get a catch. Jahan Dotson can't get a catch. How is it that Jahan Dotson can't get a catch? That's why I really wasn't stressing when they was talking about the Eagles interviewing and bringing somebody in, bro. We can't even get outside of the main guys. We can't get guys the ball. We not a team. We not a team where it's like, okay, Hurts has completed passes to like 8 different receivers. Like our offense does not operate like that. You can't just be one of the guys out there and you're going to get used. Like I feel like we very undervalue and underutilize the stars that we have. If they not considered stars to us. All right, Eagles kicking off. Oh, they're going to get to about the 25-yard line. Also, I noticed that Devontae Smith doesn't – he takes the short 2-3 yard pass. He doesn't care. I feel like when you look at the way that they want to use A.J. Brown, I don't know if it's just what they think of A.J. or what A.J. prefers, but like, see, Devontae takes anything. He takes the 2-yard pass, the 7-yard pass, the 15, the 30, the 4. Just give him the ball. First down, handoff. Picks up about 3s. Jackson Dart and the Giants. Looking to find a way to rebound and get back in this game after the Jackson Dart injury. I mean, the Scatterboo, sorry. The Scatterboo injury. Second and 6. Handoff. Giants run and pick up the first down. Gave up 7. Giants still running, like, and they're still able to move the ball. Giants guys not in uniform, very hype on the sideline, trying to amp their guys up. 1st and 10 for Jackson Dart. Back, another handoff. Who's that? Tracy Jr. for the Giants. He picks up about 2, and what's the flag? What is the flag? No flag. Giants, 2nd and 8. Dart firing. Oh, incomplete. Slayton was worried about the hit. That was a definite catchable ball. Giants, another player going to the tent for the Giants, the tight end. 3rd and 8. Eagles defense, you want to get off the field? Can we get Ringo coming up? Dart back, looking, firing over the middle.
back. Look at those eyes locked in. Reading the just putting it on his chest.
1st and 10 for the Giants. Eagles defense not able to get off of the field. Dart back, gets away from pressure. Should have been a hold. No call. Fires incomplete. All right, Ringo's been playing. I don't want to jinx him. I don't want to talk him up too much. I don't want to jinx him. But Ringo's been playing all right. Ringo has been playing okay today. He's avoided the flags. And a handoff on 1st and 10. Third and 7, big 3rd and 7. Eagles defense, y'all want to get off the field. Jackson Dart looking over the defense. That's what happens when you get out of the huddle quickly. You have time to see what's coming at you. Might have been a full start. Better have been a full start. It better not have been against the – okay, full start against the Giants. Full start against the Giants. Jackson Dart not smiling. He ain't celebrating today. They gave him the warning about Eagles fans and coming to the link. I don't think he believed them. 3rd and 12. Okay, this is a big 3rd down for the Eagles defense to get off the field. You get off the field here, give it back to the offense. We can go and try to solidify this win. 3rd and 12. Pressure, Dart gets away, stays up, floats it for the 1st down. Oh, just got away from pressure. Good throw. Good throw by Dart. We got to play better defense on that, but it was a good throw. Got away from the sack, kept it alive. Good tackle, Cooper DeJean, blitzing off of the corner. Good tackle for the running back. Tackle the running back for a loss. Second and 13. That was a big tackle for loss by Cooper DeJean on the running back. Tracy Jr. for the Giants. Eagles bringing pressure. Pressure coming. Does not get there. Phillips makes the catch. Third and 7. 3rd and 7. Feel like I've been saying that this whole 3rd quarter, this Eagles defense has a chance to get off of the field. 3rd and 7. Vic not bringing pressure. We're going to sit in coverage. Pressure coming. Big catch. He made that on the Kobe Dean, too, the running back Singletary on the wheel route. And the Kobe was there, just couldn't knock it out. Giants needed it. Dart got it. Singleton held on. 1st and 10 for the Giants at the Eagles' 13-yard line. Dart back. Pressure's not getting there. Throwing it away. Come on, Eagles defense. Let's not give up a score here. This is where in the past, if you give up this touchdown, the offense goes 3 and out. Yes, just Nakobe Dean just missed the swipe. Just missed the swipe. 2nd and 10. Dart fakes the handoff. Pressure. Oh, get that ball. And ball slips out his hands. He throws it into the ground. Look at Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is the biggest cheerleader. It don't even matter if he play. He just makes your team interested. I'm sure that, despite their record or whatever, Jameis Winston makes that sideline so interesting.
It's great for Jackson to have in that room, along with Russell Wilson as mentors to Dart. Number 76. That penalty is declined. The result of the play for the 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. Giants fans, where y'all at? Y'all need this. You don't want to settle for 3 right here. You need this. Jackson Dart. 3rd and 10. Can he pick up another one? Can he pick up another first down? Eagles pressing. Dart, pressure, gets away and takes a sack by Jalix Hunt. That's what's up. Hunt makes the big sack. Jackson Dart has got away from Hunt a couple of times. Not this time. Hunt secures the tackle. And shout out to Johnson. To Johnson, too, because, he comes back to this team every year, makes them, on the practice squad, doesn't make the 53, comes to the practice squad, getting this moment, and he got pressure. He got home. Field goal is good. They took a lot of time off the clock to get 3 points. They took a lot of time off of the clock to get 3 points. Now, if we know anything, we know they got to stay locked in. Got to stay locked in. The Giants definitely did not want that field goal, but they had to take it. Keeps it a 2-score game. And we getting close to them fours. We getting close to them fours. You know what? You know how that fourth quarter go. Y'all know how that fourth quarter go. Not complaining. I still would have liked to see some, with no A.J. Brown, I would have liked to see the Eagles spread the ball around offensively. Maybe get some of the lesser known guys involved. That would be nice to see with a little bit of a lead and you trying to milk the clock down. I mean, no A.J. Brown, and we still can't find a way to get Jahan Dotson involved. Not an end around, a wide receiver screen, a drag route underneath. Even maybe try throwing him in the backfield with Saquon and freeing him up on a wheel route versus a linebacker. You know what I mean? I just think, from the receiver 3 on down has been a problem the last couple of years as far as finding plays for them. From 3, 4, 5, and 6, you find most teams, of course they got their big one. Maybe they got a big 1 and 2, but they get the other guys involved because it makes the game so much easier for, your big name guys when you don't have to focus on that. Will Shipley on the return. Come on, blow the whistle. They try to rip the ball out. He been stopped for 2.5 minutes. Finally, they blow a whistle. All right, Eagles offense. Let's go. Can we put up some more points to keep the pressure? Got to keep the pressure on the Giants. Keep them down. This will probably be a run with Saquon. It's 10 seconds left before the half, so we're probably just going to do a little handoff, nothing crazy here. And it's a handoff to Barkley, and Barkley's going. Big run by Saquon, but he looked a little gimpy after the right. He didn't get hit, so gotta hope, this bye week is going to be great for everybody involved, and hopefully we're probably going to see less of Saquon now in the second, in the second half. Probably going to get a little A.J. Dillon, a little Shipley, a little Bigsby. This is the type of situation where, you don't have to put a lot of pressure on Saquon. He doesn't have to come back and be the main back. Right now, you have an 11-point lead. When we come back, it's going to be the start of the fourth quarter, and y'all know what happened in fourth quarters. That is when names like Legendary, Comeback Kid, to an extent, GOAT. These fourth quarter is where you earn those titles. You earn that rep. So maybe Saquon gets this fourth quarter off and goes into the bye, guys. That did not look good. I'm hoping like maybe he was shaking his head going to the sideline. And, players, especially players, like your body. You can feel it. You have an idea of what it is before you even get to the sideline, see them doctors and stuff. So hopefully, God willing, it's nothing crazy. Maybe he rests this fourth quarter and the bye week, and he's fine coming out for that next game. But definitely going to be concerned looking on to see. I'd be shocked if Saquon comes back and continues to get carries in this game. I would be shocked. We winning, so you know what I mean, but shocked at the lack of use of
Hope he's okay. It's a Tank Bigsby to take over here. To start the fourth quarter.
All right, looks like we're going to get some Bigsby, some Shipley, and some A.J. Dillon. 1st and 10. Fake. I have no idea what Hurts was thinking on this play. He just lost like 20 yards by himself. Just take the shot deep and sail it out of bounds. You got a guy going down the field, just sail it out of bounds. Take the shot. 2nd and 31. Hurts lost 21 yards on that. Now you know the Eagles going in the shutdown mode right here. We're going to just probably do 2 straight handoffs and kick it back to the Giants. Wow. On 2nd and 31, Tank Bigsby picks up the 31 yards. Wow. Big run for Bigsby as he picks up the 31 yards on 2nd and 31. Eagles just expecting to get something back, and they end up getting it all in the 1st down after a broken tackle by Bigsby. Wow. 1st and 10, handoff. Bigsby again picks up about 5, maybe 6. Barkley, he looks fine on the side. He's standing there holding his helmet. He don't look like he's upset, so I'm going to go towards he just tweaked something, and they're just going to be precautious about it. 2nd and 3 after the 7-yard run. Another handoff. 1st down. Shipley.
They felt like the sky was falling when they lost 2 straight because they'd won so many in a row. And then all we talked to Sirianni was like, look, there's so many distractions every week.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. Another handoff. Bigsby cut back and turns nothing into a 3-yard gain. Yeah, Eagles going into milk the clock mode right now. We going into milk the clock mode.
Always kind of go to the side of the ball that he thinks needs a little more attention. He's so fiery, competitive, high level of expectation.
2nd and 8.
They continue to find ways to win with this team in different ways. That's the most impressive part.
What a play! What a play! Touchdown, Eagles. Hurts with the play action fake and the toss to Goddard for the easy walk-in touchdown. Let's go, Birds. Let's go, Birds. Where y'all Giants fans at? Where the Giants fans at? Y'all was talking crazy. Y'all celebrated y'all Super Bowl because y'all caught us. We ain't even think that y'all was worthy of a full game plan, and y'all came out and y'all made us pay for looking at y'all sweetly like that. You still sweet, but to think that you was gonna come out here and sweep the Super Bowl champs, the nerve of you to think that you was gonna come out here and sweep the Super Bowl champs. Now, I'm sure y'all going to be naive enough to say, oh, if Scatterboo didn't get hurt. But we'll never know. You thought you was going to sweep the Eagles. Everybody wanted to know what we would do if we lost, and we got swept by the woeful, trash-ass Giants. Well, guess what? You'll never know. We will never know what we would do if we got swept by the Giants, because it ain't happening. It ain't happening. 2 TDs for Dallas Goedert. How about that? 2 TDs for Dallas Goedert. Well, I can assume that the Eagles are going to just go in and milk the clock mode. The Giants are going to have to come out. We're going to see a lot of throwing of the football from Jackson Dart. Just trying to see if he can try to throw the Giants back into this game. And wow, what a game. I don't even think that Jalen Hurts has. I don't even think that he has 150 passing yards. It's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them games that they try to talk about. I think Saquon has more combined yards, but whatever the case may be, did we get the dub? Are we 6-2? Are we on top of the division? Are we going into the bye week with a chance to win the bye too? If these division teams take L's during the bye week, yeah. Big Eagle gang, yeah. Big Eagle gang, yeah. Let's go. This also go. I mean, yes, it's the Giants. I get that, but y'all wasn't talking like that before this game. It's the Giants. I get that. Y'all was not talking like that before the game. All I know is this game goes to those critics who act like Hurts can't win a game without AJ Brown, and act like if we was to not have AJ Brown for whatever reason, that this team would just fall apart without AJ Brown. He's a big part of what we do, a welcome contributor, and one of the greatest Philadelphia Eagles wide receivers has he been in his short stint here. But at the end of the day, we still the Philadelphia Eagles, baby, and we still have number one under center. We are going to find a way to win regardless of who is out there. Now, talent does matter. The more, the merrier. But one pony don't stop no show. The winning continues. 1st and 10. Dart, pitch out. They are still running the ball. They haven't gone one-dimensional yet, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big stick from Nakuba with the big tackle. Yeah, all of the Giants' chances, their swag that everybody talked about that they loved and they bring to the team, all of that left with the Scatterboo injury. Second and Dart. Oh, pressure. Still throws it. Eagles football on the fumble. They ruled it a fumble. That's going to be an interesting call. I would say it's a fumble because the guy hits the ball and causes it to start to come out before the hand. Boom, right there on the hit before the hand comes forward. He's already starting to lose control of the ball. And yeah, it looks like the Jackson Dart Party, all the braggadocious Jackson Dart supporters in New York. It's quiet. It is quiet out there today. And considering the score, I'm going to assume that the Eagles are going into like run mode right now. We going into run. Guys who don't really get handoffs about to get a lot of carries. Guys who don't normally get to carry the ball due to Saquon, they're about to get an extended amount of carries in this fourth quarter to try to carry us down to the end. It's going to be interesting if this stays a fumble. Man, we all felt like Brandon Graham had to play today for, the Eagles defensive line to be able to get pressure. They found a way. They've been getting pressure early and often this whole game. Can they keep it up? Is the question. Can they keep it up?
Do something from here. What do you got? The hand has to start forward with control any distance, and that is, if it is, it's a couple of centimeters.
Horrible turn. Eagles get robbed of a fumble. We got robbed. That should have been a fumble, but it's cool. I get it. That would have totally annihilated the Giants right there. They try to keep them alive. They screwed us out the call. 3rd and 10. Big 3rd and 10 for the Giants. Eagles bringing pressure. Jackson Dart gets away. He's sacked again. Okay, Eagles defensive line. They heard the talk all week. The Eagles defensive line heard the talk all week. Now let's just remember that this is the Giants, right? So let's not scare Howie Roseman into not making no moves going into this bye week. We still need you to make moves, Howie. Don't be 4th and 11. Giants going for it. Desperate. A turnover here. 4th and 11. Dart backfiring, taking a deep shot. Oh, Slayton. Flag on the play. What's the flag? Brian Dable is losing his mind on the sideline. He almost just snapped his headset in half. Take it back. Take it back. Big play for the Giants. Erased. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. I ain't mad at the call though, but I've seen worse.
I think Tom hit it on the nail on the head. There's a lot of hand fighting going on. Usually you let that go.
Both teams are going to have some complaints about the officiating. Wow. I don't know about that one, Giants fans. Listen. I will take it. But I do not know about that one. I don't know about that one. That one I've seen a lot worse. And I'm surprised that they didn't try to get Q for the hold. You see the extension of the t-shirt, towel, whatever it is, but we will take it. We will take it. We will take it. Listen, the way that y'all embarrassed us 2 weeks ago and the way y'all was talking crazy, the way y'all was acting like the Giants is back after that victory, hell no. Hell no. Everything y'all get in this game is deserved, except for the Scatterboo injury. I don't wish injuries on no players, and I want all mine to be healthy. But outside of the Scatterboo injury, y'all deserve everything that y'all being handed right now. Y'all was talking the craziest talk because y'all found a way to get a dub on the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, only to turn around and get the brakes beat off of y'all 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later. And everybody had all this talk to talk about, and y'all about to go for what? This y'all second time going back-to-back losses this season? It's like y'all second time having back-to-back losses. What is we talking about? Y'all thought the Giants was for real. You spent up all your money. You got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston sitting on your bench doing nothing. You going with Jackson Dart. If y'all was smart, you would start gearing up for the draft now. You're 2-6. You're 2-6. Ain't no miracle happening in New York. Y'all ain't going on no magical run of winning games. Y'all need to start planning for the draft now. Trade Russell Wilson to the Jets. They need a QB. Trade Jameis Winston. Take what you can get. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round pick. Use it all as capital. Go find you some players in the draft. Oh, Bigsby.
Mitchell to the boundary. They leave him one-on-one. They want to get all this coverage over to the front side. It's a really nice read by Dart to recognize that.
Yeah. Big run by Bigsby. Bigsby might get 100 yards. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to get the 4th quarter off. Bigsby. We just gonna keep giving it to Bigsby.
Down to 44, he goes. The Eagles got him from the Jags after week 1. They got him to improve the kick return game. They didn't do that. They've had multiple guys on that kick return role, and at least until Shipley got back from injury. And the guy's got some pretty good numbers. He had a career high 766 rush yards for the Jags last year. It's 7 touchdowns. And getting a little run today. He already up for his carries at 87 yards.
Yeah, him and Saquon, I think this whole offensive line, they've come out today and showed everyone we still got some juice in this run game. Now they're going to the bye week with some momentum, gaining some confidence in what they're doing in that area of the offense.
1st and 10. Handoff. Will Shipley strips himself up.
He had 262 rushing yards today. That is well more than the last 3 weeks combined.
And Coach Sirianni, as well as Coach Dable, we talked to him this week, they said, we've got to make it a physical game. Turnovers, physicality. Both guys were kind of stressing the exact same thing. And when you look at those runs,
Yeah, this game has been over since the mid 3rd quarter, so the Eagles have just been
come home, you're not surprised by what the Giants are capable of, maybe like they were in week 6, and they come out and put together a great performance thus far.
2nd and 11. Handoff. Oh, no, fake. Goddard.
This time the Giants were ready for it out there. Deontay Banks made the stop. And we get a penalty flag. Far side of the field.
Illegal formation, offense,
Here comes the flag.
the line and uncovered. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Pass on Jordan Mailata, the left tackle. With the Eagles back 5 more yards. So
Yeah, the refs, they stink.
6-2 and going to the bye.
They stink in every game, in my opinion.
A little self-scouting.
I don't care the sport.
The Giants
All refs stink.
miracle here. 6:31 to go.
Jameis Winston looks so interested on the sideline. Like, he just be ready, waiting for his moment that's never coming.
You know when you guys are talking about National Tight End Day and National Quarterbacks Day? Well, it's never National Referee.
All right, 36.
3rd and 6.
Sorry, Dino. Here's Hurts. Blitz coming. Hurts sees it. Loading up. Going for a deep ball.
Jahan Dotson for the touchdown. Can he get a catch? Can we get Jahan Dotson the ball? I told y'all. He get the least amount of targets. He make the most spectacular catches. My man's spectacular catch rating got to be an 80 plus. His spectacular catch rating got to be an 80 plus. What a call. What a throw. What a catch by Jahan Dotson. Come on. What y'all going to say now? What are you going to say now? What's that, 4 touchdowns? 4 touchdowns for Hurts? I told y'all. I tried to tell y'all Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson. I don't want to hear about that Giants game. Look what we did to them. I don't want to hear about. All I want to see is Cop Pizzle and Baby Girl when he on the floor blowing his whistle. That's all I want to see is Cop Pizzle on the ground talking to Baby Girl, blowing his whistle, talking about how the Giants are trash. You're trash. I tried to tell that Giants fan when he jumped in my comments. Don't play with us, boy. Reigning, defended, Super Bowl champions. We'll see what Jackson Dart and them do. What will Jackson Dart and them do? You got to get some points if you, you're getting blown out. Yeah, Giants in hurry up mode. 2nd and 5. Dart back, looking, pressure coming. He gets away. Look at it. He wants to take a shot. Got him, man. Phillips. He gets Phillips with a catch. Surprised there's no hold on that call. Giants in hurry up mode, trying to get a quick one. They working their way down to the field already. 1st and goal. Woo, 2nd and goal. Giants trying to steal a shoot. They're trying to steal an easy one. Third and goal, 2 down territory. Dable back on that hot seat to get fired. He was celebrating when they beat us. Saved his job that night. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. with the big tackle, bringing up 4th and goal. I think everybody felt like the Jackson Dart keeper was coming. They should have faked it. Started the keeper out to the outside, and then had him stop, plant, and throw to like a tight end underneath. 4th and goal. Can throw.
when they got the tight end and the guard throwing around, it's a lot to stop on defense, especially with a lot of the players on the Eagles defense that have not had a lot of practice reps this week. Extra point is good. So, Giants
And the Giants find a way to get
2-6 after this game. They lose Scattergood, looks likely not obviously for a while. And their schedule's hard. I mean, they've got the Niners, Bears, Packers, and Lions coming up. And, it's going to be tough going forward. I guess if you're a Giants fan, or maybe even if you're,
Giants could be 2-9 by the time they finish the rest of this little part of this little schedule coming up. The Niners, the Bears, and the Lions. Y'all could be 2-9.
You want to see them play hard. You want to see the play style stay the exact same regardless of the score. And that's what I liked about that drive. Yeah, they're somewhat out of it. Not a lot of time left in the game, but you're not quitting. Quitting is that's a disease. And you never want to be part of that. What you want to see is guys fights at the end. There's a lot of character in that locker room. A lot of these young guys that brought a lot of the juices.
Looks like the Eagles going to carry this 6-2 record into the bye. We'll have to check on the Saquon injury. We'll be watching, holding our breaths all night for updates on that.
How can I be more competitive? How can I bring a winning attitude to practice every day? He can do that. He's got that in him. He's going to bring that out of this team.
All right, so Giants will onside tickets.
That's like one of the stupidest rules that I hate about the NFL kicking change is that you have to announce to the other team that you're doing an onside kick. That takes all the surprise and the mystery out of it.
Right into the waiting hands of Dallas Goedert, where the Eagles will have look to run this clock out.
6-2, baby. Victory, victory, victory is ours. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Bird Gay. Giants fans, where y'all at? Y'all still talking? Make sure y'all call and go check on your Giants friends. Call. Oh, look, a Tanner McKee sighting. Good game for Bigsby picking up 100 yards. Giants give up almost 300 yards rushing today.
The Eagles' run game has been massive. 278 on the ground, 38-20, 2 minutes to go.
Good game for the Birds. We just got a couple of kneel downs in here. We're gonna get ready to possibly do the. I think we're gonna do Dallas and we're gonna do Denver. So we're gonna get ready for that game. Eagles move out to 6-2. We get our lick back on the Giants, as I said, and just like that, the Giants are back to sucking. We're back to winning, and we're back to where we never left. Really sitting on top of the NFC East. Play with something safe. Play with something safe. Don't play with us. Play with something safe. Don't play with us. Big Bird Gang in the building. 6-2. Eagles demolish the Giants. Demolish the Giants, who suffer a horrible injury to Scatterboo, and they never really recovered. But even if he didn't have that injury, y'all was getting this ass whipping. Belt to ass was happening regardless if Scatterboo was here or not. It's your boy, Mr. B-EAZY 215, No Easy Outlet, the podcast. You dig? Yes, sir. Big Bird Gang in the building. Let's go.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.